Montana fines limits practice test.
Question 1. Any driver who completes an approved driver rehabilitation program will receive a discount on his or her license reinstatement fee.
50%, 10%, 25%, 75%.
Answer:
50%.
Question 2. Which of the following will result in the cancellation of a Montana driver's license?
Voluntary surrender. Revocation of parental consent. Giving false information on the application. All of these answers are correct.
Answer:
All of these answers are correct.
Question 3. Conviction of negligent homicide using a motor vehicle will result in a revocation period of
90 days. 1 year. 3 years. 10 years.
Answer:
1 year.
Question 4. A Montana driver will face a fine of at least on his, her first offense of driving a vehicle without a valid liability insurance.
$300, $50, $100, $250.
Answer:
$250.
Question 5. A Montana motorist must always be insured for at least for bodily injury or death of one person in any one accident.
$20,000, $15,000, $10,000, $25,000.
Answer:
$25,000.
Question 6. A felony DUI conviction could result in a fine of up to
$10,000, $5,000, $20,000, $15,000.
Answer:
$10,000.
Question 7. If a Montana driver who is under the age of 21 is convicted of 3 or more DUI charges, his or her license will be suspended for
1 year. 6 months. 2 years. 90 days.
Answer:
1 year.
Question 8. If an underage Montana driver is convicted of a second DUI charge, his or her license will be suspended for a period of
120 days. 6 months. 90 days. 30 days.
Answer:
6 months.
Question 9. An underage Montana driver's first DUI conviction will result in a day suspension period
30. 90. 60. 10.
Answer:
90.
Question 10. A second or subsequent DUI offense will result in a suspension period of for Montana drivers
1 year. 30 days. 90 days. 6 months.
Answer.
1 year.
Question 11. If a Montana driver refuses to submit to chemical testing for drugs or alcohol, his or her license will be suspended for a period of
90 days. 6 months. 30 days. 1 year.
Answer.
6 months.
Question 12. DUI convictions will result in a point addition to a Montana driving record.
8. 12. 10. 14.
Answer.
10.
Question 13. When driving at night, you should dim your lights within of meeting a vehicle and within when following 1.
500 feet, 1,000 feet. 1,000 feet, 500 feet. 1,000 feet minus 1,000 feet. 500 feet, 500 feet.
Answer.
1,000 feet, 500 feet.
Question 14. Which of the following will not result in license revocation for a period of 1 year in the state of Montana?
Perjury relating to the owning or operation of a vehicle. Failure to stop and render aid at a serious accident. 2 speeding convictions within 1 year. Negligent vehicular assault.
Answer.
2 speeding convictions within 1 year.
Question 15. What is the minimum penalty for a first DUI conviction?
24 hours in jail and a $100 fine. 72 hours in jail and a $100 fine. 72 hours in jail and a $300 fine. 24 hours in jail and a $300 fine.
Answer.
24 hours in jail and a $300 fine.
Question 16. Upon a Montana driver's first DUI conviction, his or her license will be suspended for a period of
30 days. 6 months. 1 year. 90 days.
Answer.
6 months.
Question 17. Who must give consent for a Montana resident who is under the age of 18 to apply for a driver's license?
The driver's employer. No one. The driver's parents. The driver's school administrator.
Answer.
The driver's parents.
Question 18. If a Montana driver who holds a TEL permit or learner's license is operating a vehicle, who must wear seat belts at all times?
Only the young driver. The driver and front seat passenger. Only passengers under the age of 18. All passengers and the driver.
Answer.
All passengers and the driver.
Question 19. Which of the following non-traffic offenses will result in license suspension?
Failure to pay child support. Failure to pay student loans. Failure to appear in court. All of these answers are correct.
Answer.
All of these answers are correct.
Question 20. If a young Montana driver is convicted of violating his or her license restrictions a second time, his or her license will be suspended for
90 days, 6 months, 30 days, 60 days.
Answer.
6 months.
Question 21. Which of the following will result in a 5-point addition to a Montana driving record?
Reckless driving, drag racing, insurance violations. All of these answers are correct.
Answer.
All of these answers are correct.
Question 22. A Montana motorist might face the following consequences for driving without a valid liability insurance on his/her second offense.
Up to 10 days in jail. 90 days license suspension. A fine of $350. All of these answers are correct.
Answer.
All of these answers are correct.
Question 23. Second or subsequent refusal charges within a year period will result in license suspension for 1 year.
7, 4, 5, 6.
Answer.
5.
Question 24. After license suspension or revocation, a driver must file proof of financial responsibility for years.
3, 5, 2, 4.
Answer.
3.
Question 25. Conviction of a felony that included the use of a motor vehicle will result in a revocation period of
90 days. 10 years. 1 year. 3 years.
Answer.
1 year.
Question 26. Teen drivers who hold a restricted driver's license must adhere to a curfew from until
11 p.m., 4 a.m. Midnight, 5 a.m. Midnight, 7 a.m. 11 p.m., 5 a.m.
Answer.
11 p.m., 5 a.m.
Question 27. A conviction of minor in possession of alcohol, MIP, is not a traffic charge. However, the penalty for this offense may include
driving school, license suspension, permanent forfeiture of license. All of these answers are correct.
Answer.
License suspension.
Question 28. Motorists who drive after drinking are very likely to
get higher insurance rate, pay heavy fines, lose his/her license. All of these answers are correct.
Answer.
All of these answers are correct.
Question 29. A Montana driver's license that was obtained by a driver on his or her 16th birthday will expire on his or her birthday.
25, 21, 20, 18.
Answer.
21.
Question 30. When stopped for a traffic violation, a Montana motorist must produce
Vehicle registration, driver license, evidence of insurance. All of these documents.
Answer.
All of these documents.
Question 31. Accumulation of or more points within a 3-year period will result in license revocation for 3 years.
30, 25, 20, 15.
Answer.
30.
Question 32. If a Montana driver who has been classified as a habitual traffic offender may be imprisoned for up to, if convicted of driving with a suspended or revoked license,
120 days, 60 days, 30 days, 1 year.
Answer.
1 year.
Question 33. If a Montana driver collides with another vehicle then fails to stop, points will be added to his or her driving record.
5, 3, 6, 4.
Answer.
4.
Question 34. Points will be added to a Montana driving record upon conviction of driving with a suspended or revoked license.
10, 8, 4, 6.
Answer.
6.
Question 35. Before obtaining a standard driver's license, Montana drivers must accumulate at least hours of behind-the-wheel driving experience, of which must be at night.
30, 15, 75, 10, 35, 50, 10.
Answer.
50, 10.
Question 36. Who can access Montana Insurance Verification System, (MTIVS)?
The MVD, police officers, courts. All of these answers are correct.
Answer.
All of these answers are correct.
Question 37. Driving a vehicle on a Montana roadway demonstrates a driver's implied consent to
Search of his or her home, release of his or her medical records, submission to chemical tests for drugs and alcohol. None of these answers are correct.
Answer.
Submission to chemical tests for drugs and alcohol.
Question 38. A maximum fine for operating a motor vehicle without a valid liability insurance on the first offense is
$5,000, $500, $1,000, $100.
Answer.
$500.
Question 39. A conviction of deliberate homicide will result in the addition of points.
15. 5. 12. 10.
Answer.
15.
Question 40. The maximum penalty for a first DUI conviction includes a fine of up to $1,000 and, in gaol,
6 months. 60 days. 1 year. 30 days.
Answer.
60 days.
Question 41. Which of the following will result in license suspension in the state of Montana?
Fraudulent license application. 3 reckless driving convictions in 1 year. Theft of fuel using a vehicle. All of these answers are correct.
Answer.
All of these answers are correct.
Question 42. Upon accumulating 30 or more conviction points within a 3-year period, a Montana driver will have her license revoked for years.
4. 3. 1. 2.
Answer.
3.
Question 43. When does a Montana driver's license typically expire?
The first day of the month in which the driver was born. A randomly assigned day. The driver's birthday. On the anniversary of the date it was obtained.
Answer.
The driver's birthday.
Question 44. The class endorsement for a standard Montana driver's license is abbreviated with the letter
C. A. D. B.
Answer.
D.
Question 45. Vehicular felonies will result in the addition of points to a Montana driving record.
12. 14. 10. 8.
Answer.
12.
Question 46. A Montana driver's first refusal conviction will result in a suspension period.
6 month. 30 day. 60 day. 90 day.
Answer.
6 month.
Question 47. If a Montana driver who holds a restricted driver's license violates any of the restrictions, his or her first offense will result in up to hours of community service.
80. 20. 40. 60.
Answer.
60.
Question 48. What is the legal back limit for Montana drivers who are under the age of 21?
0.08%. 0.00%. 0.05%. 0.02%.
Answer.
0.00%.
Question 49. Speeding violations generally result in the addition of points.
5, 6, 3, 4.
Answer.
3.
Question 50. It is mandatory to carry ear when operating a vehicle in Montana.
Birth certificate. Social insurance number. Liability insurance. Passport.
Answer.
Liability insurance. Thank you for watching the video and wish you will get your driver license soon.